Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 30 things to do while you're in quarantine. Okay, so during quarantine I have been spending so much time on Pinterest. So one thing I really recommend is making a Pinterest photo wall. So a Pinterest photo wall is basically saving a lot of photos that you think would look great if you printed them out and made into one of those aesthetic photo walls. If you've seen them, I'll insert a photo. But they're really cool and I really want to have one. So basically just planning ahead for the future on Pinterest is just such a fun thing to do, and even just scrolling through the app is just so much fun. So the second thing is to read a book, and this might be more appealing to some people than others, but honestly when I'm in a good book stage, I'm in a good book stage, and right now I'm not. But basically some series that I recommend is the Red Queen series and the Selection series. They're both amazing, and especially the Selection series. Please read the Selection series, it's so good. So my third tip is to make a bullet journal, or even just continue bullet journaling. I'm not what I would say a perfectionist is, but I did not want to start a bullet journal just because I wanted it to look like all these Pinterest people. But as you can see, mine does not look anything like those people's bullet journals. You really just have to find your own method, and now is a great time to start experimenting with bullet journal layouts and what works best for you and what doesn't. My bullet journal is nowhere near aesthetic, but whatever works for you works for you. My fourth recommendation is to play Club Penguin. I have been obsessed with all these online games because of quarantine, and all I want to do is play Club Penguin. It's sort of coming back. I recommend Club Penguin Rewritten just because there's a lot of controversy on Club Penguin online. So my fifth thing to do is actually self-care with masks. Just take care of yourself during this time. It's very stressful, and I've had a little bit of a breakout, and I guess I've been kind of lacking on skincare, but I guess just taking care of yourself during this time is very important. My sixth tip is baking. A lot of people have been baking during quarantine, and so have I. It's just so much fun. I don't know, maybe it's just the boredom getting to me, but I don't know, just baking is just so fun to me. And just baking with your family is just a fun little activity that you can do for around like an hour or something. 7 is actually to deep clean your room. Deep cleaning your room now is especially important. Just make yourself feel clean and at home, because this is now our new normal office space for some people. Yeah, just keeping it clean, keeping it tidy. Do whatever works for you. Number 8 is to take a walk, take a run, go out and exercise. I'm not saying that you really need to exercise during quarantine. Just remember that just because we're social distancing doesn't mean that we can't go outside. Make sure to keep your distance with people. Number 9 is TikTok. So TikTok, if you haven't heard, is an app where you can post videos with backgrounds of music or your own sound. Very popular app right now, especially since a lot of us are stuck in boredom. I just advise you not to stay on it for too long because it can be very addicting and toxic. Number 10 also goes along with my phone. Customizing your phone now, just switching up the layout really, I don't know, does something for me. Okay, so the next tip actually includes this little jar right here. So basically it is a random movie selection. So with quarantine, I have been watching all the shows and movies that I needed to. Basically, random movie selection is you put in all the movies and shows that you want to watch. Basically, it's just putting them all in a jar and picking out a random one. Number 12 is actually to watch YouTube, and some of my recommended YouTubers, which I'll put in the description down below, is Samantha Jo, who is just a hilarious girl, and I just love her personality all around. Nicole Marie Viera is an Animal Crossing YouTuber, and I've just been obsessed with Animal Crossing, and she just makes me want to get the game every time I watch her. And the last one is Adelaine Morin. She is just such a positive person, and I don't know, it's a nice escape from everything. Also, Alisha Marie has been on a good YouTube strong game, so I really recommend her videos if you want a consistent YouTuber that's entertaining. Number 13 is to organize your computer and get down to those files that you have not want to look at in a while. So organizing your computer has just made me feel so much more organized during online school and all this new things. Just having to know where everything is and just getting rid of all that junk in the computer is just so refreshing for some reason. Number 14 is actually to rearrange your new living space. This new space around me is the new office space bedroom. I don't know, that's all I can think of. What I do a lot is rearrange my room just to give it a fresh look because I get bored of my layout pretty easily, so you can probably see a new layout in my room every month. Number 15 is actually to cook a new meal. My mom and I have just been experimenting with all these new recipes. Like, I've never cooked an omelet, and I didn't know how to cook an omelet, even though it's really simple actually. The next two are also things my mom and I have been obsessed with, and that is puzzles. Puzzles are just a really nice time consumer, and I have just been doing them, and they're really addicting once you get into them, especially with all the cute prints. They're so adorable, and my mom and I could just sit there and watch the next show, which I'm about to mention, for hours. And that brings me to number 17, which is RuPaul's Drag Race. My mom and I are obsessed with RuPaul's Drag Race, and we really want to do drag makeup because those ladies are wild. Like, I don't know how they do their makeup like that. It is just crazy. My mom thinks it's so crazy how they glue down their eyebrows, and she really wants to try it. So even just trying drag makeup is so much fun, and maybe my mom and I will record a video doing that. Number 18 is also to do your makeup and to perfect that everyday makeup routine. Now is the perfect time to start experimenting, maybe practicing your wing liner to perfect it. Even if it looks awful, you're in your home and probably nobody cares what you look like. Great experimentation time. Number 19 is to play Webkinz. Along with Club Penguin, I've been playing Webkinz a lot just because it's a nice trip down memory lane and keeps me really entertained. I love my little animal. I want to get more little Webkinz, but it's really fun to have one-on-one with your pet and feel like you're actually like, and plus if you played Webkinz as a child, it's just so much fun to go back. Number 20 is actually to get some new games on your phone. I'm going to be recording a video on some of my most recommended games on my phone because I found some good ones and that I really recommend. So yeah. Number 21 is to try and start a YouTube channel. Trying YouTube is really hard, and it's just fun maybe to even document your life or try out something that you've never tried out before. You don't need all the equipment, you don't need everything, you just need a phone. That's it really, just like your phone, record a video, post it, you know what, get your content out there. Anyways, I really recommend having a YouTube channel. It's a great creative outlet right now especially. My next tip is to document your life and feelings right now in a journal because it's nice looking back in a journal. I used to journal a lot in 5th or 4th grade, like almost daily, and I just love looking back at those because you'd be surprised that you don't remember a lot of things that you wrote down. Number 23 is coloring. I love coloring. I have colored pencils, I have crayons, I have markers. I love coloring in any of those. Also colored during school because I brought my coloring book and my crayons every day just in case I was bored because at my new school there's a lot of free time. Number 24 is to plan a socially distanced party. So my friends and I actually made a socially distanced party on Zoom for one of my friends' birthdays, and it was really fun, and I recommend to you guys to try and plan that out because the coronavirus does not stop the world or birthdays. You can still have those fun memories from your home and go on a Zoom call. Number 25 is to call your friends, because you are not the only one going through this, they are too, and so they can relate to a lot of your feelings, and it's a nice break from everything just to talk to your friend or check in on family members. Number 26 is actually to help clean around the house. Like me, I have kind of struggled with that. When I'm in a cleaning mood, I'm in a cleaning mood and I get stuff done, if you understand. I could watch these moms deep cleaning their house and get so inspired and want to deep clean my entire house. Like, these moms are just my world right now. They're my only inspiration and they're like doing their best. Number 27 is to paint your nails. Bruh, my nails are blank because anytime I paint my nails with these normal polishes, they don't really turn out too well. I always end up taking it off, but you know, it's always fun to have a new hope of like, oh, this time it's gonna be different. I'm gonna wait till it dries and it's not gonna mess up, but even though it does, it's okay. Number 28 is waxing. As a girl who grows her eyebrow hair so quickly, I recommend this so much. It's gotten to that point. We've had to wax like twice, I think, so far, and it's actually not that bad. I mean, after quarantine, I will not be doing it again, probably on my own, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and that's what we're in right now, so yeah. And just a little warning, it does not hurt as much as it does. I'm not a professional at this because there's still hairs, but at least it's not as noticeable. 29 is online shopping. I'm addicted to online shopping in a way that I put everything in my cart, but I don't buy it. And it's just really fun to just, I don't know, shop. And the last one is number 30, making a new Spotify playlist or Apple Music playlist. My playlist for last month was really depressing. I do them monthly just to see how my mood changes over the months. In last month, as I said, depressing. This month, I don't know, I haven't made May's playlist yet. It's really fun to find new songs. Anyways guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, and leave a like, and check out any of my other videos if you're interested. There's gonna be more. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.